everyone, I am Dhiraj Tatar, a system professor in the Chemical Engineering Department of LJIT Ahmedabad. In this lecture, I am going to start new topic of the Mass Transfer Operation 1. So let's start. Chapter name is Liquid-Liquid Extraction and topic is difference between distillation and extraction. In this lecture, I am going to explain you some comparative points of the distillation and extraction. So let's start. First one is distillation. Distillation or fractionation is an operation in which constituent of the liquid mixture are separated by using the thermal energy. I told you distillation is also known as the fractionation, and to separate the liquid mixture, best separation technique is a distillation, where we are using thermal energy, or I can say heat, to separate liquid components. And driving force for the distillation is nothing but difference in volatilities of the component, or in other words I can say difference in the boiling point of the components. So this is nothing but second point related to the distillation. You can see on the screen, distillation utilizes the difference in a vapor pressure or volatilities of different components at the same temperature to effect a separation. That is nothing but there is a driving force for the distillation is difference in volatilities of the component, or in other words I can say difference in the boiling point. Next point is, in a distillation, relative volatility is used as measure of the degree of separation. Means how much separation is possible in given separation by using distillation, that is given by the relative volatility. I told you relative volatility can be represented by alpha AB. Okay, A is nothing but your component A and B is nothing but component B. So how to write formula for alpha AB is YA divided by XA divided by YB divided by XB. Okay, so this is nothing but relative volatility of component A with respect to B. If you want to write relative volatility for component B with respect to A, means alpha BA, formula will be YB divided by XB divided by YA divided by XA. This gives you effectiveness of the separation in a distillation. Okay, so that is nothing but relative volatility. Next point is, in distillation a new phase is created by addition of heat. I told you whenever we are heating liquid mixture in the reboiler, that is nothing but we are providing thermal energy in the reboiler and we are getting vapor phase from the liquid phase. Means we are separating liquid mixture, we are heating that liquid mixture in the reboiler and we are getting their vapor phase. That is nothing but creation of the new phase. Next point is, in distillation, mixing and separation of the phases is easy and rapid as compared to the liquid-liquid extraction. Next point related to the distillation is, distillation gives almost pure product. If you want to separate liquid mixture of the two components, that is nothing but binary mixture. Okay, we are providing that mixture in the distillation column and that liquid mixture going to the reboiler. After heating, that liquid mixture converted into the vapor phase. After that, that vapor comes to the condenser that is available in the top section of the distillation column, and where it is condenses and it gives two outlet stream. First one is the liquid, that is nothing but a recycled steam, and second one is the distillate. And you are getting that required component. Suppose your component A is the required component, means you are getting that component A in the pure form in the distillate stream. Okay, means in distillation process you are getting your product, your required component in the pure form. That is possible only in distillation column. That is not possible in extraction process, or I can say liquid-liquid extraction. In liquid-liquid extraction we are providing further processing, for example filtration. I will explain you all those points in a extraction process in the next slide. Before that, you can see next point in the distillation. Next point is, in distillation, it does not offer more flexibility in the choice of the operating condition. What is the meaning of this? In distillation, we are separating liquid mixture by using heating, or I can say by using thermal energy. And here I told you driving force is difference in volatility, or in other words I can say difference in a boiling point. Different components having different boiling points. That's why we cannot alter here operating conditions. After that, next point is, it requires thermal energy and we are providing this thermal energy by using reboiler. I told you here we are feed in the liquid form. After that, that liquid mixture comes to the reboiler where we are providing thermal energy. Then and then it is converted to the another phase, that is nothing but a vapor phase. That's why it required thermal energy to form new phase. Next point is, it needs heating and cooling provisions. Means in a distillation column we are providing two heat exchangers. First one is a reboiler. By using reboiler we are providing heat we are giving heat to the liquid mixture, and by using condenser we are extracting heat, that is nothing but cooling provision. And last point is, it is the primary choice for the separation of the components of the liquid mixture. Means distillation process is nothing but separation process that is easy to operate. That's why we are using this as the primary separation process or first choice for the separation process for the liquid mixture. Last point is extractive distillation is the extraction of the vapor by using solvent. This is nothing but extractive distillation. Now we will see figure for the distillation column. So this is the figure for a distillation column. You can see there is the one vertical column, and that column is divided into the two sections. Above the feed plate, that section is known as the rectivang section, and below the feed plate section is nothing but stripping section. And we are providing reboiler in the bottom section, that is nothing but stripping section, and we are providing condenser in the top section, that is nothing but rectivang section. And in this figure we are having two ratios. First one is the reflux ratio that is available in the rectivang section, that is given by R is equal to L by D. And second one is the boil up ratio that is available in the stripping section, and that is given by the V by P. V is nothing but vapor and B is nothing but bottom. And in the reflux ratio, R is nothing but reflux ratio is equal to L by D. L is nothing but liquid stream and D is nothing but distillate stream. Now we will see some important comparative points for the extraction process. So first point is definition for the extraction, or I can say liquid extraction. So according to definition, you can see on the screen, extraction is an operation in which constituent of the liquid mixture are separated by using insoluble liquid solvent. It means if we want to extract any component from the liquid mixture, we can extract that component by using another solvent, that is nothing but extracting solvent. Okay, and this process is different than the leaching. I told you in leaching we are removing one of the constituent from the solid by using liquid, but in a liquid extraction we are removing one of the component from the liquid mixture by using liquid. Next point is extraction utilizes the difference in the solubilities of different components to effect a separation. Means to separate liquid components by using another liquid, we use here solubility concept. In a previous concept, that is the distillation, we used difference in the volatilities of the component, or I can say difference in the boiling point. But in extraction process we are using difference in the solubility. And next point is, in extraction selectivity is used as measure of the degree of separation. In distillation we have used their relative volatility as the degree of separation, but in an extraction process we are using here selectivity, and selectivity is nothing but desired component divided by undesired component. Okay, that is nothing but selectivity of the extraction process. And next point is, in extraction a new insoluble liquid phase is created by addition of the solvent to original mixture. That is nothing but, I told you in definition, that we are removing one of the constituent from the liquid mixture by using another liquid. That is nothing but meaning of this last point, that is in extraction a new insoluble liquid phase is created by addition of the solvent to original mixture. And last point is, in extraction the phases are hard to mix and harder to separate, but in a distillation that process is rapid and easy. But in this extraction this process is not rapid and this process is hard. And next point is, extraction itself does not give pure products and needs further processing. I told you in distillation gives us pure product, means distillation not require further processing to get the pure product, but in extraction we require further processing, for example filtration, to get the pure products. And next point is, extraction process, it does offer more flexibility in the choice of operating conditions. Means here we can alter the operating conditions according to our requirement, but in distillation we cannot alter operating condition because boiling points are fixed for the specific components. Now next point is, it requires mechanical energy for the mixing and separation. For example, for mixing purpose we can use agitation, and for the separation we can use filtration. And next point is, it does not need cooling and heating provisions, but that required in a distillation column where we want to heat the liquid mixture to get the vapor phase. Means there are two heat exchangers are available in a distillation column, but those heat exchangers are not available in extraction equipment. Means in extraction process we are not required heating and cooling provisions. And next point is, liquid extraction is the extraction of liquid phase with the solvent, But in a distillation, that is extractive distillation, where we are separating vapor phase by using solvent. But here we are having liquid extraction is nothing but we are removing liquid phase by using the another solvent, that is nothing but extractive solvent. So these are the important points related to the extraction process. Now we will see figure for the extraction. So you can see this is the figure for liquid extraction, where we are having two different liquid components. First one is nothing but lower density liquid and second one is higher density liquid. So in this manner we can separate here liquid components by using liquid extraction, where we are dealing with the solubilities of the liquid component in the another liquids. Okay, so you can see in this figure there is a separating funnel and there are two liquid components are present. Those are separated on the basis of the density. High density components we are withdrawing from the bottom section and we are separated lower density component from the upper section. So this is nothing but about the liquid extraction. What we have seen in this lecture, I explained you related to the difference between distillation and extraction. So this question can be asked for 5 to 7 marks in your exam. We will see next topic in the next lecture. Thank you very much.